Hey there, Cosmic Nuts and Cosmic Naughties, and let's not forget them Cosmic Cucks. And welcome to the 8th season of Slab City. Yeah, who would have thought 8 seasons ago when I started to make these videos, because I didn't want to keep on typing the same thing over and over again, that I'd still be making these and making these for people I didn't really intend to start making this videos for. And yeah, I'm slowly growing, and like they said, it takes about 10 years to become an overnight success. Well, as you may know, I did try to have a work party meetup sort of thing happen on the Halloween weekend, you know, our kickoff to the party. And while it was a bust, and what I mean by a bust is only 2 people showed up, and actually they come here on a fairly regular basis. And like, I spent a bunch of money on ribs and brisket and whatnot, and like nobody came for that sort of thing. So it was a bust in that way, but we still got shit done. And I guess I should qualify that a bit more and say, we got the shitter done. And we ended up rebuilding my shitter that had lasted 6 seasons total and had been moved. It had kind of a cardboard shell on it that was starting to weather quite a bit. I did have some commercial grade vinyl wallpaper that used that to sheathe and waterproof the place instead of the cardboard, kind of replace that out, as well as took some shade cloth and put that around the rest of the shitter to try to help and keep some of the flies down. Now I am going to do a couple other things to add to it so that hopefully this shitter will become fly free. Then of course, you know, it's Halloween, and I haven't really gotten my Halloween costume together yet. So started to do that, and Lucas's car was out of commission for a bit, so I had to try to hunt down another slab cab on Halloween, and that just wasn't happening. But luckily enough for me, I was able to get what I needed at one of the local establishments. And yeah, I got what I needed from the Red Rum Room. So I get my costume all set up last minute, like literally stopped at the Red Rum Room to get what I needed, and then went to the range and pieced it together, finished piecing it together at the range. And you know, they do a costume contest every season. So yeah, let's go ahead and watch the costume contest, shall we?
Oh my God, he's a box of wine!
Fully functional.
I never heard of that before.
How can you compete? How can you compete with that? With a box of wine. I just have the laziest costume ever. That's the best I can do.
All right. What do we have here? Galadriel? Elsa. Elsa. What about Elsa? Yeah. What about
Harley freaking.
What about Harley freaking?
Quinn. Yeah.
A little more. Yes, into the nightmare.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What is this?
The laziest
Oh, okay. No, I got you beat, man. Lazy!
I'll still stand here and try to pretend I'm important.
This audience, so.
Queen Booty the Indestructible!
Queen Comey. No, I'm not that person. You're not that person either, trust me. I know who that person is talking
And
about.
another Harley, what?
I think I'm a skating clown.
Skating clown! Yippee!
That's not fair. That's not fair.
And the Black Muscle Man. You guys as good as anybody. And what are we about?
The box of wine. That's fucking hilarious.
The box wine. You want to drink? Okay.
Got Guy Fieri here.
Whoa. What's this?
I'm the Florida Flamer.
The Florida Flavor. Okay, here's my official judgment.
I'm the winner. I know it now.
I'm pretty sure the biggest response was the cause here. Well, you might want to mix and match if they're not right for you. But there's a sunglasses. The Joker sunglasses.
So yeah, that's the second season that I have won a Halloween costume contest in Slab City at the range. However, like, this was by default because the true winner took off before the costume contest happened and showed back up after it was done. He was the true winner, but I will gladly, accept it for him. Then after that, went to the Red Rum Room, and people that I won't say no because I don't know them, but I know their faces and I kind of know who they are, came up and introduced themselves to me. That was kind of nice to, have some interaction with people that I just, normally get a head nod from, sort of situation. So that was kind of nice. And without a break from Halloween at all, we had the first Put My Meat in Your Mouth event. Did a wild rice chicken soup. It's one of my favorite meals to make. It really kind of brings my Minnesota heritage in. I mean, wild rice pretty much, I believe, only grown in Minnesota. And that is where I've had the soup from. So yeah, it's just kind of how I like to kick off every season for Meat in Your Mouth. And I made enough for 32 people. And only 8 showed up. So everybody got a full belly, that's for sure. There was even some left over the next day, so I did like a leftover lunch, and people could come over and dish themselves up a bowl of it to have for lunch. So, and even had enough left over that I took a small package to the Ponderosa. They do a chili night on Tuesday, and Shannon, the person who serves the chili and whatnot, the tomatoes are a little too hard on their stomach, so I brought them some of that soup so that they'd have something to eat while dishing up chili for everybody else. Speaking of chili, or chili night, yeah, this happened at Chili.
So, Coz, you got some really fancy-ass coffee beans in your little kitchen that I was rubbing on and smelling every other morning before you woke up. That was before I was peeking in the window, though. The vanilla one. It's like butterscotch or buttercup. It's the buttercup one. That was good. That was good. I may or may not be to your house another morning this week later for that buttercup coffee. See what I get out this time.
So I got Jinxie Bonesaw creeping in my windows and sniffing my coffee beans. Should I be frightened? Anyways, I had to share that bit with you because I was like, oh, that's all right, that's kind of interesting. While the work party weekend meetup thing didn't go so good, have started to do a weekly work party thing with some people around here who have said they wanted to kind of stay busy this season. So have offered to help me once a week on a certain day. So on Thursdays we're doing a work party, and the first thing that we worked on was what you guys may remember as Shiny's place, also known as the home of broken dreams. And yeah, as you can see, there are some boards that are kind of miscolored, not painted, whatnot. And the reason for that is because I let somebody stay in here this summer, and one night it was a little too hot for their boyfriend, and he decided that he was gonna kick out the planks and stuff like that to get some airflow. And I mean, I can understand the frustration. However, you know, if you do that, maybe you should fix it. But instead of fixing it, I was told a complete lie on what happened. I was told that somebody had given the okay for people to come steal from this place. And that's how it got quote unquote ransacked. However, while I'm being told this and looking at it, there was all kinds of things here that did not disappear, that if somebody was stealing from, they would. So yeah, I find it interesting that people don't think I'm gonna find out exactly what happened. But yeah, we ended up doing an awful lot of work on this place, putting supports underneath the floor, using brackets and whatnot that have been brought to me by subscribers. And yeah, it's so nice to be able to put that stuff to use and, you know, put our stuff back together. Now, we have kind of changed what this building was used for. This was kind of like a staging area for people who wanted to come into the community. They'd have a place to stay while they worked on a place for themselves. Had many people stay here and never really start anything for themselves, often just leave a lot of trash for people to pick up and whatnot. So what we've decided to do is, this is no longer going to be the home of Shattered Dreams. It's going to be the Mercantile Manor. And people in the community like May and Lucas, who do things that they could, you know, sell their goods, is going to be sold out of this. Who knows, maybe I'll start doing tie-dyes again and sell some things, you know, stickers, whatnot. Who knows what it will be. But also a place for if we're going to have visitors and they're only going to be here, you know, 2-3 days, well, we have some place where they can stay, whether they be, you know, a backpacker or including, there is a place, it's fairly level here, so there is a place to park a trailer. And I guess for the first week of the 21-22 season, I'm feeling pretty productive. And yeah, this season's theme is Where's the Love? And clearly it's people pitching in and helping out. That is where the love is. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz.